Yo, BigEAstrology, the Astro-Weather Week, July 22nd through the 25th. Leo season. Let's talk about it. Pew. What's up, good people? It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology, with the Astro-Weather Weekly Report. Dun, 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 of the cosmos. How you feeling? Well, humble brag, I told you so. Well, I've been predicting it for the last few years, but in the Astro-Weather Weekend Report, I predicted that Biden would step down on Monday, and he did it on Sunday on the Capricorn full moon. Go figure. Looks like it's going to be Kamala Harris. She's raised over $50 million, tons of support. We'll see who she picks. Maybe one of the Obamas or Newsom or Pete Buttigieg as her, vice president. That'll be interesting. And let's just pray for love, peace, unity, all this good stuff for our country and our nation. I think that's what's important. Yeah, it's Leo season. Happy birthday, Leo the lion, death-defying, testifying. Listen, Leo the lion, the fixed fire sign. Your birth chart sale begins today. For Leo's sun, moon, and rising signs, we're talking July 22nd to August 21st. You can order a 40 to 50 minute custom video summary mini movie of your life along with audio transit recordings, although I've been putting it in the videos itself lately. Videos of your planetary placements, normally $260, about to go up, I think, to $300, and it's for you, Leos, $203. This is a steal, and it is a treat. And you could even send me a picture, and I'll put that in the video, a picture of yourself. So yeah, Leos, and you like that. You like to see yourself in a video with a picture of yourself and your chart. Come on, Leo. So you book it at BigEAstrology@gmail.com, the sale. But sign up for my newsletter. Been really busy, but I will try to get one out before the end of the month or, soon. But that's at BigEAstrology@gmail.com. I want to thank Missy. Oh my God, from Missy's Mysteries. The podcast is up now. Check it out. Episode 227. It's amazing. She's an intuitive tarot reader, intuitive life coach, has one of the best metaphysical shops, probably in Arizona, but definitely in Scottsdale. She is amazing. And I was there Saturday doing live astrology readings. Oh my God, met so many amazing people. I think I met 2 or 3 that may come on the podcast. And it was just a stone groove. And even did a free reading for Missy's husband. It was his birthday. So, listen, your boy's making moves amongst the people in the community. And I got a podcast coming out tonight, I think 7 p.m. Eastern, with Emily Ortiz, Emily Styles, and Mo Curls. And I think it's After the Darkness, but it's Emily Styles on YouTube. And that'll be in my interviews and media playlist this evening. So you want to check that out. And so that's it. We got the moon in Aquarius. Okay. And then we will have... It's at, I think, 17 degrees now. We're looking at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And so we are going to have that also going into a little bit of tomorrow. And then we'll have the Pisces moon really Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay? For half of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So, we'll maybe get into a little bit of Aries moon late Thursday evening, late Thursday night. But that's what's on the agenda. And let me know, comment down below how you enjoyed this Capricorn full moon, the blue moon, right? 2 in 1 month. It was very spiritual, very karmic, building a new spiritual reality. And that's what it's about. We have to choose the timeline of vibrating from love, authenticity, and our heart chakra, and be the best versions of ourselves. Okay. And that's my mission, raising the consciousness as a professional intuitive astrologer. But also with the Leo birth chart sale, I didn't forget, live 65 minutes over Zoom. You receive videos of your planetary placements and a recording, live Q&A. It is normally $150, and that's going up soon, okay? But you can get it, Leos, for $104. A super steal. and I answer everything for you. So remember, you can book a natal birth chart, Leos, a solar return chart, or a secondary progression where you may not be a Leo. You could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Scorpio, depending on your age and what degree you were born at, okay? So this is a great time. Leo, Sun, Moon, Risings, holla at your man, BigEAstrology, and BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Let's get to the chart for Monday, the day of the moon. It's in Aquarius, so it's a little detached, right? And, the Leo Sun is opposing Pluto today. So, yeah, we're seeing a lot of things around humanity and things, to service, to, help. They declared it an apartheid state, I believe, that, to help in Palestine and Gaza, to help in Haiti and things like that. So, let's think about freedom and liberation for all mankind. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We gotta get to a place of seeing one another as real human beings and being positive. So Tuesday is the day of Mars, lifting your weights on the 23rd. Wednesday, miracle is the lungs, Mercury. Thursday, whoever is Jupiter. So 22nd, 25th, Astro-Weather Weekly Report, BigEAstrology. Let's get it on. Pew. All right, BigEAstrology. A little late with the Astro Weather today in terms of, the time when it gets posted, but it's 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, and it is Leo season. We rhyme for a reason. So Leo is the politician, the entertainer, fixed fire, vibrates on the heart chakra, joy, play. Do you know a lot of CEOs and corporations, they are putting in 15 to 30 minutes of playtime for their workers and just in general, because science is showing, just like science is showing alcohol shrinks the brain, science is showing that joy and play helps enhance your imagination, obviously your creativity, but can make you a more effective and better worker throughout the day. And you can book me to help your team, and I can show you through Mercury and different planets, who should work together, what teams, who's got the best skills for what in any business. All right, so reach out to me at BigEAstrology@gmail.com to even learn about that. So Mercury, you see, is just like days away from getting into Virgo. Remember, August 4th, the retrograde's back. All right, and we're dealing with the Sun and Venus. And they may not never get an exact conjunction, but they're there. And so the moon was really, early this morning opposing Venus, okay? But, Kamala, I think she's probably 28 or 29 degrees Libra. So she's on that cusp of Libra-Scorpio cusp. The cusp of, I think, drama and criticism. If I'm correct, sometimes that's one of the cusp names that I tend to forget. But yeah, definitely interesting. And I may be looking at her chart in Coffee Talk on August 16th, Friday night. Okay. Interesting. But remember, I won't do that in public because I don't have her permission. I respect Kamala and I respect any famous person, celebrity, and stuff like that. That's just my astrology moral code as a professional astrologer. Jupiter is moving along. Okay, and so we're having the Jupiter-Venus sextile, which is really nice. And, Mars is doing its thing where it being in Gemini now, it's going to go through that time where it conjuncts Jupiter and is going to square Saturn and Neptune. Remember, Mars in Gemini is there till August 4th, okay? I'm sorry, September 4th. August 4th is when Mercury starts retrograde. There's a lot of fours, Uranian energy. And speaking of that, Uranus, 26 degrees, soon to be at 27. And we are rocking with this Aquarius moon. So, when you're dealing with the Aquarius moon, obviously, it just came off the conjunction of Pluto right after the full moon. Aquarius moon really can feel like they are, it's power to the people. And emotionally, you're thinking about innovation, being the rebel, the black sheep in your own family. maybe saying to your mom, hey, mom, you know what? I'm not going back to college. I'm dropping out. Da, 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 da. I want to get this IT job. I'm going to be a YouTuber, start my podcast, whatever it is. It can be kind of shocking. But the moon, coming off that opposition to Venus, this is where relationships, can be sparked and changed or, looked at in a different way Monday morning and just Monday in general. But the Aquarius moon will finish up on the East Coast at about 23 degrees, the West Coast 24 degrees. So then tomorrow around 12 noon, we'll be into the Pisces moon, probably a little bit before, okay? And that will be for Tuesday. So then you'll have it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Like I said, Thursday late night, it will get into Aries, probably around 10:30, 11 p.m. Eastern, I would believe, assume, guess, but we want knowledge because knowledge is love. Interviewing two amazing women this week, Tammy Tuesday, and she's got a great podcast I was on, and Galeana, she does soul contract readings, and she is amazing, so gifted. So really excited about that. Now this Aquarius moon, okay, it's also coming off of trining Jupiter. All right. So, that was something you felt late last night, early this morning. And the Aquarius moon trining Jupiter, it's definitely like having I wonder how the dreams were, but, really it's aligning your emotional mind with your philosophies and beliefs. Just be careful with Jupiter and Gemini. This is definitely the year of gossip, but it can also help, and be in a place where we can expand consciousness and really, learn how to zoom out and not just get the quick Twitter or the quick IG or TikTok information, that we need to read a news article, read a book, listen to an entire podcast. This is where we do YouTube, more long form information, Audible. Jupiter and Gemini, right, is going to continue the podcast boom, and that goes until June of 2025, early June. I think it's either the 2nd or the 9th. I can't remember, but yeah, so just pay attention to that. We're still dealing with the nodes, okay? And Lilith is still doing its dance over here. And you're seeing the Juno Virgo, the average position of Lilith is in Libra, and the nodes are at 9 degrees, okay? So, you're coming off that trine in the weekend. So basically, you kind of, yesterday, I don't know if you felt it, and I think I talked about in Astro Weather, but yesterday evening, you had like this South Node Jupiter Moon Grand Air Trine. So could have been some interesting, I know we were watching the series Sweet Tooth with the boys, and just interesting, very spiritual series if you've never saw it, but also really deep. I believe it's on Netflix. But there's the Lilith and Virgo, okay? So the Aquarius moon is also emotionally detached. And yes, it can be the rebel, the black sheep. It wants freedom and liberation. But this is where even today and early tomorrow morning, look in the media and the news and different things about technology and artificial intelligence, okay? The expansion of consciousness. And that's really what's happening. This full moon was really to put us into a place where we are comfortable ascending into the 5D and building this new spiritual reality and family for the next 20 years with Pluto and Aquarius. We're just on the doorstep of the age of Aquarius. Things are so wild and crazy in the collective because it's challenging switching ages from the Piscean age to the age of Aquarius. So you have to hold some compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy for yourself and others. Okay, some people are choosing not to awaken, choosing the cognitive dissonance, the programming, the matrix. But that's their choice, and you can't force anybody to do anything. Oh, and this moon is going to oppose, it'll be early tomorrow. In the morning will oppose Mercury. So the logical, analytical mind. And right now with Mercury and Leo, there should be a lot of communication from the heart. This is definitely with the Venus there and Leo season now. It's definitely hot girl summer. We're in it. from now to the, end of August. So, do what you will with that. And book a love audio chart reading, only $53. Okay. So this is a great time to kind of learn about the summer fling, the summer love, or really to establish something more authentic and real. And remember, the four highest frequencies are joy, love, gratitude. Maybe I should say joy, gratitude, love, and authenticity. Authenticity is the highest by far. God wants you to be you. It's Leo season. Let's reflect back to God. But God consciousness it's really for us to understand or understand that we can't be, right? I can't be Michael or, Gerald or Pablo or Ricky or, Richard or, anybody. Miguel, I can only be Eric. And that's all God wants me to be and expects me to be. Because we're made all so uniquely perfect. And our soul chose this avatar physical meat suit. So we need to honor and respect it, right? It's Leo season, so eat the solar food, all right? It's Monday, the day of the moon, and, you're also going to feel a little kind of intuitive, tired, We're also going to have tonight this moon sextile Chiron. So Monday's a good day. Enjoy the 22nd. It's Leo season. Reach out, Leo birth chart sale, Leo sun, moon, and rising signs. And Mercury is squaring Uranus. So what we also have to understand, Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, but Uranus and Taurus squaring Mercury in Leo, there could be some sudden changes to how we're communicating with one another, some disruptions in communication, like there was with the the power outage at the end of last week. But you can see some of that today, and there could be some definitely, really bad dust storms, fires, earthquakes, things like that. So just pay attention to that energy on Monday with Uranus squaring Mercury. That can always be a little challenging. And then the moon, we'll get into tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. Eastern. We'll have a fixed T-square of Uranus, Mercury, and the Aquarius moon. So yeah, I'm sensing something's going to pop off on Tuesday, the 23rd. But let's get to Tuesday. This is the Astro Weather for Monday. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. And let's get to the day of the planet Mars. And enjoy your moon day. Peace. Pew. All right. Tuesday, July 23rd, and happy birthday to all the cusp of oscillation people. This year is from the 20th to the 24th. It's a 5-day orb, people. I'm trying to teach people over the internet. They'd be looking for 7, 9-day orbs. And some astrologers just use 29.0 degrees. Some use 29.01, right? A lot also use what I do, 5 days, 28, 29, 0, 1, 2 degrees. Look at the numerology. 27 degrees, well, 2 plus 7 is 9. That's the end of the road completion, right? 1 is male, 2 is female, alpha, beta. 3 is Jupiter, but it's also the child, and Jupiter is the indicator of a pregnancy for a child. Get it? Expansion. So that's when you're really into the energy of the sign. You're ingressing and then you're just adapting, but it's its most pure points, right? And intensity at 0 degrees, and then obviously critical aneretic degree at 29 degrees. That's why the full moon yesterday, Sunday, was such a big deal. Not only because of a blue moon, Capricorn, two Capricorn moons in the same month, but also the 29th degree. So this is Tuesday the 23rd. The moon, as you see, is now 1 degree Pisces. So like I said, it would move in, and this is 12 noon, so it moved in, little, probably around, 10 a.m., okay? So we got the Pisces moon, and then we will finish up with the Aries moon late Thursday night, probably like 9, 10 p.m. Eastern. So the Pisces moon we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, and the majority of Thursday. Okay, so at the 1 degree, you know, you can see what it's opposing in Virgo, and definitely Regulus. And we got Isis, which is trans Pluto. So digestion is going to be a big deal for Tuesday. And the Pisces moon is going to want to be creative, imaginative, right? Leo season's moving along. And you're going to see, right, it came off that early morning. So it was probably like 5, 6 a.m. Eastern, you know, with Mercury at 28 degrees, Uranus at 26, and that Aquarius moon. So definitely pay attention to the news Monday morning. But right now, the moon on Tuesday is squaring Mars. So the Pisces moon squaring Mars, there can be some really intense arguments. Please, I hope not anymore. I got a Gemini and a Pisces in my home, and I don't need any more arguments. I need peace. But it can be quick, and you know, it can just be a quick little cramuffle or scuffles, okay? But when the moon is squaring Mars, and it's the day of the planet Mars, move your physical body. Don't just talk, walk. Go for a swim. Go for a swim tomorrow morning if you can. Pool, beach. That's a good way to kind of work with this energy. And you'll see Mars will get closer and closer to conjuncting Jupiter. You know, and the Leo moon, the lunar mansion behind this Leo sun is the south node. So when you're born in the first Leo decan from the 22nd to, let's say, the 31st, right? You are dealing with, and then a couple of days after, probably the August 2nd or 3rd, you're, I think it's the 3rd, you're dealing with the well, then you're starting to get into the decan, but to the 13th degree is the lunar mansion, the south node. So can be very spiritual, very karmic. These people can have some interesting past life energy and connections, potentially with their father even. But they also can get kind of bombastic and blow things up, kind of wild personalities if they're on their lower vibration and not getting, you know, the energy that they want. The Mars is sextiling the sun, right? We talked about that the other day, and it gives you a little fuel, a little boost, right? Mars is the general, the soldier, the warrior, our willpower, drive, brothers, boyfriends, property, land, all these things, procedure, surgery. So the sextile to the sun, it's going to take the orders. So the Leo sun is like, hey, let's communicate and attack the world from our heart, and let's go get it today. And Tuesday is the day to lift the weights above the shoulders, okay? Very helpful and important. So this Pisces moon, you know, it moves in a sign every 2.5 days. So for Pisces sun signs, this is the time for intermittent fasting, juicing, eating with the circadian rhythms. Eat less for the 2.5 days while the moon is in Pisces. Really try, you know, I'm going to have wifey do a lot of things, just doing fruit and watermelon, which she's just been doing a lot of anyway. But that is really good for the Pisces sun signs to reset, right? The corysallum, which is the Christed oil, goes down from the brain and goes into the seed of the solar plexus, and the oil into the solar plexus and root chakra. And it realigns and resets your cells on the cellular level. So that's why when the moon comes back to your sun sign, your natal sun, it's like a time to rejuvenate your body and purge, detox, and cleanse to heal your cells. But you can only do that if you're not putting in a lot of toxicity or waste, you know, even doing a water fast, things like that. But just be mindful of that energy. It's really helpful. And the moon is not really trining anything in Cancer or Scorpio, okay? But it's going to finish up today on Tuesday, the 23rd, at 7 degrees on the East Coast, about 8 degrees on the West Coast, okay? So we will see it for Wednesday, miércoles. But yeah, Tuesday's a good day. You know, we're dealing with the Lilith still in Virgo. So probably in the middle, you know, early Wednesday morning, you have the moon opposite Lilith. You'll be sleeping. Could have some interesting dreams about your family or your mom, or even very sexual. It's a lot of creative energy, so you can get a lot of creative ideas Tuesday night. So sleep with crystals under your pillow, okay? And, you know, the nodes, we're doing that dance, 9 degrees. Just moved to 8 degrees. There you go. See? Libra South Node. So it's getting closer and closer to the trine energy of Pluto at 0. And, you know, it's really getting closer to trining Mars as well. But it's in that range of trining Jupiter. Jupiter's moving along, getting closer to Saturn. Remember, Saturn and Neptune are still retrograde. And you see Saturn's at 18 degrees. And, you know, we're dealing with the Aries North Node, 8 degrees. Okay. So that Aries North Node is, you know, really it's in the realm of trining Venus. Okay. Well, Venus is kind of separating, but soon you'll feel the Aries North Node trining the sun. Okay. And that's where I would say probably around July 31st, August 1st, you are going to feel such a boost to light up and go follow your dreams with your heart, being brave and courageous and ready to attack and initiate, to be the pioneer maverick. And it's a good time for following your creative dreams, your political dreams. You know, maybe you want to go work on the Harris, Newsom campaign, or, you know, whatever it is, or the Trump Vance campaign, you know, whatever. So listen, just be you. And that's good enough. All right. It's all about the self-love. Let's get to the astro weather for Wednesday, July 24th. That's my good buddy's son's birthday. A good friend of mine, Margarita, J-Lo, my boy Yao, yeah. So July 24th, Wednesday, astro weather. Let's get to it. Bye, Tuesday. Pew. All right, wake up Wednesday, the day of Mercury. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Don't you know I spit the poetry? I do it easily, naturally. You be understand. You know you can't mess with the E. Sometimes introductions are kicked in a rhyme. My philosophy is rhyme, brother, rhyme. I spit fire. Your desire make whack MCs have to retire. Yeah, that's that astro weather flow. So the Pisces moon, okay? You'll see it, Lucy. So remember I told you it would end up around 7 or 8 degrees. So now we're looking at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So that's taking it to 16 degrees. So Wednesday is the Moon-Saturn conjunction. It's going to finish up at about 22 degrees East Coast, 23 on the West Coast. So then we will get into the Aries moon earlier than I thought on Thursday. Probably like 2 p.m. Eastern. So maybe we'll move the clock a little later for Thursday. So, you know, Wednesday it's going to be a good day because with the moon conjunct Saturn, and we've had these 2 Saturn-ruled full moons, and it's in Pisces, this is where we can really implement some of the new changes that we want to bring into our spiritual reality on Wednesday, the day of the lungs. Do your breath work. Send your emails, your texts. Send somebody this video. Text it to them. Even though you know they're not into astrology, it could open up their eyes or their heart chakra. The moon, the Saturn and Pisces moon, this is where you have to have healthy boundaries for your emotional mind. No energy vampires, and you have to practice the self-love but spiritual discipline. Please try to do something 15 to 30 minutes a day. It's going to make you feel better. I know for me, it's so helpful, and I know I'm going to make sure we do like a family guided meditation probably on Tuesday or Wednesday night with this moon in Pisces. It's going to be a really good time, you know, more than just our, you know, daily prayers and stuff like that, to really get into even the breath work with the boys, which should be really good for Wednesday. Okay, that's my recommendation. You got kids, bring them in with the sound bowl, guided meditations on YouTube, whatever. So the Pisces moon, obviously, like I said, coming off that opposition to Lilith, nothing in trine and Cancer Scorpio. The Leo sun is dancing, baby. And yeah, Mercury 29 degrees. So Leo, Mercury, 29 degrees. There's going to be something Wednesday that gets released dealing with probably something with the music industry, Hollywood, political figure. You'll know, you'll see. And lately we've lost a lot of people. But it's weird. What's up with this Mandela effect? Because didn't Richard Simmons just die recently? But I thought he died like a couple years back. I don't know. People, you let me know what you remember, but I think it's weird. And we lost Shelley Duvall and this one and that one, and Joe Bryant, Kobe Bryant's father, Jelly Bean Joe Bryant. Yeah, it's been wild. So Juno still in Virgo, and yeah, see the Lilith. So it's been retrograding back, but the Pisces moon, squaring, coming off the square to Jupiter and Gemini, that's around the beliefs, the doubts, like, okay, it's almost August. Some places, Arizona, Florida, other states, they're getting ready to go back to school. My kids go back August 5th. East Coast, they don't go back to after Labor Day, right? Talking about like September 3rd or 4th. So Labor Day's early this year, people. Football starts September 5th. I can't wait. Thursday. So, but you know what I mean? So just be mindful of that. And the Pisces moon is trining, coming off the trine to Dog Star Sirius and Cancer. So you may feel like you were like Wednesday morning, I've got to do something. I got to donate. I want to help someone somewhere to be a spiritual warrior and leader. So that could be really something with your spiritual gifts, your imagination and creativity. Okay. Mars is starting to, it's going to move slow. It's there to September 4th. So it's at 2 degrees. And you see Uranus is, starting to move. It'll get to, I think it gets to 27 degrees before it goes retrograde. So, Pluto's still doing its thing. Wednesday is definitely about the walking, jump rope, moving the lungs, the lymphatic system, right? The massage, back of the knees, pelvic area, your neck, down the collarbone, your ears, massage them. This is a routine I've been doing pretty much every morning, and you should do it. But you could also tap around those areas 36 times, and it helps just move the lymph system. And that's really important. It's our drainage sewage system in the body, you guys. We gotta do this. All right. I try to give you the love and the helpful hints and tips, but you got to implement it into your lives. And I'm not saying I'm the end all be all. There's a gazillion people out there with the same information, better information and more, but knowledge is love. And that's my job for what I learn, test, and see what works for me. I want to share it with you. And if it works for you, good. If it doesn't, that's okay. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means it doesn't work for you. Okay? Because everything works differently for everybody. We're that complex, that unique, right? We all have our own map. And this is a great time to book a birth chart reading, but also all of my services. You want to learn about, your big 3 or big 4, North Node, South Node, Sun, Moon, part of fortune, book that. There's a lot of different things, business birth charts. I was just saying I haven't done a business birth chart in a while, but the people that I've done, their businesses have been soaring and they've made the changes to implement their mission statement, business plans. All right. So yeah, Wednesday and Venus, 15. So Venus, you're going to see quickly, just like the Mercury will square the Uranus, and that's going to be the sudden relationship breakups. And I think it can really cause some financial issues with crypto and the stock market. So just be mindful of that. I'll let you know as we get closer to that energy. That's going to be, probably first, second week of August. But yeah, Venus in Leo is definitely the hot girl summer, the fashion, the dress, looking cute at the beach volleyball, swimming. I'm just swimming and being free and being me. Yeah, I need to get into the pool myself. Definitely want to get to the beach, but just been working really hard this summer. So enjoy the Pisces moon, but that moon conjunct Saturn, it's really where you can implement what you intended from the full moon. Oh, and I'm going to drink some moon water today, and all my crystals are charged up. And I'm working on a new kit and a new offer, right, and a funnel for my astrological life coaching program, which is going to be 7 weeks. And you're going to receive a dream kit with a journal, a pencil, a candle, and a crystal that was charged up by this blue moon. I put them all out. It's really super, super dope. So excited. And it's going to be 7 weeks, $2,000. So it's going to be the program that will change your life and get you in the flow of becoming a Jedi, knowing how to work with the energy and exist in the flow and energy of your natal birth chart. It's really powerful, super transformative, healing your inner child, reprogramming the subconscious mind, everything. All right. So you can email me to ask more about that, but I'm very, very excited and rebranding a lot of things and relaunching. All right. So Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Let's get to the astro weather for Thursday, July 24th. NFL training camps are beginning this week. I think a lot of people are coming in on the through the 23rd and 26th. So it's that time. All right. And the Olympics are, I believe, starting this week or early next week. I can't remember the exact date. So let's go Team USA, all the way around. All the sports, the swimming, the track and field, the volleyball. Summer Olympics is my favorite Olympics. It's really fun. Of course, women and men's basketball. They should both bring home the gold, but will be very entertaining. All right, let's get to Thursday, July 24th, the day of moving the hips and thighs. Jupiter, BigEAstrology, Astro-Weather Week. Pew. All right, Thursday the 25th, I misspoke, not the 24th. We just did Wednesday the 24th. But Thursday the 25th, right? We're going from Monday to Thursday. Thursday the 25th. Wow. I told you, so we're doing 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So right after 12, as you can see, or right around 12, the moon had entered into Aries. So that's interesting because we're dealing with the Aries moon, right, for Thursday, Friday, and a little bit of Saturday. So the Astro-Weather Weekend will be an Aries Taurus moon experience. But this Aries moon is conjunct the North Node and it's trining on Thursday, right? The Leo sun. So you see that over here. So really, we are in beautiful sync on Thursday. Thursday is the day to sign up for a class, to take 101 astrology courses. If you are really wanting to tap into this ancient wisdom, maybe it's not on the website. Email me at BigEAstrology@gmail.com. You can do the Black Moon Lilith Chiron service, audio chart reading, how to work with your Chiron and heal the wounding, right? And then be able to use the gifts of the Chiron to heal others. And the Black Moon Lilith, your intuition, your root chakra, finding your tribe, but learning how to deal with the rejection and repressed energy. That's $71, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Chiron and Black Moon Lilith. That's a great audio chart reading gift to yourself or a friend. But this Aries moon, it's in the lunar mansion of the South Node. It's very explosive, bombastic. There can be some explosive positive energy going on Thursday. But like I said, this is 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So we're also dealing with, coming off of very early Thursday morning, the moon conjunct Neptune. So Thursday morning you can wake up and remember and write down your dreams, but definitely put the crystals under your pillow Wednesday night. But this is like really spiritual, psychic energy. So you may find that you tap into some things of your past, present, or future, but we only have now. Right? The consciousness. You want to be more conscious, but you can get some psychic downloads on Thursday as well that are extremely powerful, uplifting and changing. But remember, we're not victims in the 3D physical realm, and we're surely not victims in the spiritual realm. We can guide and set the intention to our guardian angels, to God, to our spirit guides, that we want our dreams to be leaving out of our third eye, heart, or crown chakra, or let me say heart, third eye, or crown chakra. Not the lower chakras, because that's when we can have the challenging dreams and the nightmares, stuff like that. okay, night terrors, but definitely, all for your highest good. Set that intention. And the nodes are now still at the 8 degrees. Remember, January 11th, 2025, that's how long the nodes will stay in the Aries Libra axis. We still have eclipses coming up in September, October. I believe it's definitely the Virgo Pisces little sneak preview out of sign eclipse on September 17th. And then I think October 2nd is the Libra solar eclipse, okay, for the Libra new moon on October 2nd. So that should be really fascinating, and that will wrap up the Aries, Libra energy. And then we get into, end of February of 2025 will be that Virgo Pisces axis for the Virgo full moon. Okay, so just want you to really understand that. And I've got videos on the Aries North Node on my YouTube channel, on my live podcast that I did, and even will edit something for a short clip for, from Coffee Talk, all that stuff. Okay, now Mercury's still there, but it's getting ready to go in. So probably later on that evening, on Thursday, the 25th of July, Mercury will enter into Virgo, okay? So just get ready for that. And remember, August 4th, it goes retrograde, and then we'll all the way go back to Leo. I forgot the shadow period of the actual degree, but it will go back. We still see the Venus. And, the main thing is appreciating this Aries moon. It's going to finish up at about 6 degrees East Coast, 7 on the West Coast. Okay. So then Friday morning, it should be at about 13, 14 degrees at around 12 noon. So you're going to have that, and then you'll have it, like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we'll have late Saturday night, Sunday, going into Monday, the Taurus moon. Okay. Where is exalted? Don't forget that. So enjoy your Thursday, learn something, go for a hike, a swim. The Aries moon is also going to sextile Mars in Gemini, right? And can be a nice energy, It's not scoring anything in Taurus or Scorpio. I'm scoring anything in Cancer or Capricorn. And definitely will be opposing the Libra South Node. So there could be some past arguments with your mother, things for the past about your relationship, different issues, betrayal, this and that. Just love on your mothers, good, bad, or indifferent. You have to see their chart to know their own issues. But, as your parents and your mother and father get older, they also have to realize you're an adult now and they can learn from you. And so you older parents got to be open to learning from your kids who are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, we'd learn from our kids at 24, 15, and 10, almost 11. But you have to be open to doing that. And just understand, it doesn't matter your age, we're all souls. And our souls are not young. So your child could have a way older soul than you. So just contemplate and think about that. Put that in the mental rinse cycle. So that's Thursday, the Astro-Weather. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology, and definitely tap into that Aries moon, trining the Leo sun. Say goodbye to Mercury and Venus, and I'll see you Friday, July 26th. Leos, holla at me. Astro-Weather Weekly Report. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. G. Pew. Yeah, that was fun. The Astro-Weather Week, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of July. Woo! Summer's flying, still hot as heck in Arizona. Thanks to everyone that came to Missy's Mysteries, her metaphysical shop on Saturday that I met you. Really appreciate my new followers and subscribers, but just connecting and doing chart readings with some amazing people. I met Sheila and Victoria and Andrea and Laura and Robin and Sherry, I believe Sherry, and I mean, just so many amazing people, and Missy and her amazing husband, Rich. It was a joy and a pleasure, and I look forward to being there again, whether it's August or September, but being a part of Missy's family and being able to work with people in Scottsdale that want to do live readings with me. But that's a 30-minute. You want to do more and deeper dives, so definitely think about that. But enjoy the Astro Weather Week. We're dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries moon Monday through Thursday, and that's a lot of transition. But what it is really about is understanding, and I have my moon tracking service. It's only $134, breaking down 65 minutes over Zoom, the moon cycle through a month, right? And going through all 12 signs and all 12 houses. And I've done a few of those lately, and people love it. It is my honor, my pleasure, my joy. Leo birth chart sale. And the coffee talks, I haven't picked the subjects yet. I do think on Friday, August 16th, we probably will look at Kamala Harris's birth chart, and that's 70 minutes, $11, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Friday night, August 16th. It's still tentative, but I think that's the date. I'll be announcing it later this week. And then, because I got back to school stuff with the kids and the family. And then August, but they start the 5th, August 24th, Saturday, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 2 hours, $20. And I may be looking at Venus love matches and relationships, like how Venus is in love and relationships. We're not going to get into the art, culture, entertainment, really the love languages. Okay. And, when you're doing a love chart reading, you look at so many things, but Venus is, whether it's a man or a woman, Venus is really important because it is your love language. It can be a wife in a same-sex couple or a husband's chart, but we're really focusing on the love language, because Venus is about receiving, right? It's more feminine in Taurus, more masculine in Libra, but it's exalted in Pisces, agape, Christ-like love. But talking about Venus and all the signs, so that's it's going to be Kamala Harris and Venus love language, looking for the 16th of August and the 24th of August. But hit me up for that. That's $20 on the 24th, $11 on the 16th. And my new Cash app is $BigEAstro. Told you I'm making the changes. I'm and hit me up. And I'm also pretty soon setting up Eric at BigEAstrology.com. All different things with the emails, the branding. It's a BigEAstro Cash app. All right. I love you guys. Leos, happy birthday, Leos. My Leos, their birthday's coming up later on in August, but super excited for the Leos. I dated a few Leos, the Leo ladies. I know about y'all. Leo women give the best warm hugs, but it's your season. So happy birthday. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Email me today to book your spot. And it's BigEAstrology@gmail.com. All right. Enjoy the Astro Weather Week. And remember, take time to honor your spiritual discipline. That's what this Capricorn new moon, full moon was asking us and requiring us. And you want to honor Saturn. If not, don't say I didn't tell you or warn you. Trouble can come. No fear, faith over fear, but try to do something. I say 15 to 30 minutes a day, even if you do 3. Just do it authentically from your heart, being yourself, and that's more than enough. All right, BigEAstrology.com, Astro Weather Week. I love you, BigEAstrology. Peace.